Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. कैसा है सभी? Today I am going to explain on the topic soil conservation. Soil conservation and soil erosion are caused by human factors, and it is also called man-made factors. Soil erosion is extremely bad for cultivation purpose. Soil conservation is mainly essential at that time. So how we can conserve our soil, it is necessary. The first step is afforestation. All of you know what is afforestation. Afforestation is when we grow more and more trees on the lands. It is called afforestation. And deforestation, when we cut down the trees, cut down our beautiful trees, and it is the deforestation. And definitely deforestation is not suitable for our lands. So as much as we can, we try to grow more and more trees, and which help to balance the economy of our environment. That is, the balancing of our environment, ecological balance is possible through afforestation purpose. Now soil erosion and soil conservation, already we know it is mainly caused by human factors. They can also be conserved, so though it is also caused by human factors, but also it can be conserved. How we can conserve this soil, degraded soil, how we can come to form it in the original form, it is the main thing. So we need to know what this all thing is all about. Okay, so problem like soil erosion and exhaustion are one of the main problem nowadays, and also earlier time. And in riverside, this is mainly in riverside we mainly found these factors. So nature often enough opportunities for human develop their economy without disturbing the balance. Our nature always provide enough opportunities how we create the balance among all this. But we human being, because of our necessities, because to making different types of buildings, it is definitely necessary to cut down some specific trees. So it is one of the factors which hamper the soil conservation process. Okay, soil erosion is essentially a man-made problem. Various steps in rational solution to check open cultivable land on slope from the hunting. If we observe the slope area, like those areas which are hilly areas, if their trees is not in a proper way, then what will happen? It disturb the economy. Okay, so soil conservation is very essential to balance the economy of our environment, to balance the state of the economy. Okay, then like lands with a slope of 15 to 25 centimeter should not be used for cultivation. That is, which slope comes under the 15 to 25 centimeter, this should not be used for the cultivation. Then like overgrazing and shifting cultivation is one of the factor which create the factors like soil grazing, then soil deforestation, then like soil erosion. These are also one of the causes which create the unbalance of our environment. Okay, then contourbanding and contour terracing, regulated forestry, control shift, selected weeding. Like contour terracing and shifting cultivation. What is shifting cultivation? Is that for some reason what we do for increasing the productivity of the land, some trees are burned out there, and after that after the ashes, this comes under like fertiles. This ashes can be used for the increase the productivity of that soil, and this after burning out these trees, these are suitable for cultivation. It is the traditional method of increase the productivity of that particular land, to increase the fertility of the particular land. But region like 15 to 25 centimeters slopes should not be used for the cultivation purpose. Okay, then crop rotation is one of the way how we can increase the productivity of the soil. This way we can conserve our soil. Okay, what is crop rotation? You know that after cultivation 1 year should be gap in that particular land, so increasing of the productivity is possible through this process, and this is the crop rotation. If one time we cultivated the rice cultivation, then in another time wheat cultivation, this difference, because for those minimum requirement is possible through rice for rice cultivation, for wheat cultivation different essential materials should be there, like potassium, calcium, which are essential for that part, which are generally in that particular land. Okay, so these are one of the way how we can conserve the soil. Efforts should be made to prevent gully erosion and control their formation. Different efforts should be there to maintain the gully erosion. That is the area which are gully erosion is like the area which is through river, through force water, soil is come out there, upper layer. So this is gully erosion, and ploughing the way how we can control the soil conservation process. Then different other factor, like some of the important and well-known measure to conserve soil, I'm going to give the 8 points. Like the first one is scientific land use method. Always we should remember that the scientific method is the best method, how we can get the best result, how we can able to get the best result. So what is the scientific method? We already explained that if we use the manure and when we use the fertilizer, what is the difference? Through manure it's take more time, and fertilizer, their automatic immediate essential materials is there. So this is the scientific method. Then if we remember that green revolution process, what is in green revolution process? The states like Punjab, Haryana, this green revolution is mainly in the beginning of the time green revolution is there. So what they had done in the earlier time, that in Punjab, Haryana, they use the scientific method. So in this way they increase the productivity of the soil. They use the wheat cultivation process in that time. So means at that time they don't use the traditional method, and after, because of the using of the scientific method, productivity of the particular crop increases, and this helps a lot. Okay, the second point is scientific crop rotation method. Though when we use the crop rotation method, what is crop rotation? That is that I always said, if that is 1 year rice cultivation, next year wheat cultivation. If 1 year means not same rice, okay, so this is also comes under the crop rotation method. Then this is one of the important way how we can conserve our soil. This is means soil conservation process. Okay, so then another one is the contour ploughing and banding. Okay, contour ploughing I already explained. So contour ploughing and banding is one of the point. Then afforestation, especially in the open spaces. Afforestation is that as much as we can we increase the trees, because recently Assam government has also takes one steps that they are going to plant the 1 crore trees. So these are comes under the afforestation process. So as much as more trees are there, the global warming will be more. Global warming reduces, then the temperature of our atmosphere decreases, and it helps a lot. Okay, so this comes under the soil conservation process. Then another one is the constructing a barrier against water gullies in wet irrigated area. So constructing the barrier, these are also comes under the against wind desert and semi-desert region. What is there in the desert and semi-desert region? High winds are there. Because of the speed of the winds, it's very difficult for their ecology. So when we use the construction of barrier against this, so these are also one of the way how we can conserve our soils. So these are process to which some of the important and well-known measure. Okay, then increase the use of organic manure. Increase the use of organic manure is also one of the way how we can use control our conservation process. Then replacing flood irrigated by sprinkler and drip irrigation. So sprinkler and drip irrigation is that high flood irrigation is there. What is flood irrigation? Flood is always a devastating factor. So increasing the flood irrigation process, replacing means instead of flood irrigation, use the sprinkler and drip irrigation. Irrigation is that it is the scientific method of conservation. So deep irrigation is also it decrease the process, replacing that flood irrigation by two methods. Sprinkler is a throw machine. We sprinkle the water. So these are sprinkler and deep irrigation. Okay. So deep irrigation is very inside the ground. Okay, so these are one of the ways which well known measure to conserve the soil. And so already soils, we know soils are very essential for plant, and as much as fertile soil, as much as good quality soil, this helps a lot. And afforestation is one of the main way how we can preserve our soil conservation process. And these are comes under the these are comes only for balancing our environment. So thank you so much for today this much, and please subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye bye.